What's up everybody, welcome back to another video by ChunkFreshScreen34, and I am back with another Disney Store review after a little bit of a hiatus. They are back. I'm trying to do these once a month, so I unfortunately did miss out on January's, but I have another one ready to go this month, so yeah, let's get right into it. Today we are taking a look at the technically unnamed McQueen and Flo. These were a 2-pack that came out in 2016. However, I believe the McQueen was released elsewhere before that in a low and slow pack. So we're just gonna call these low and slow McQueen and Flo for today. But yeah, these were released in a 2-pack together in 2016, and then there was another one that had a Mater and Ramone. So I want to try and get that pack in the future. But we're gonna look at the McQueen and Flo today. These are obviously original designs. They are not based off of anything from the movies or concept art or video games or whatever. Completely unique designs, which is what the Disney Store was best known for before they switched to pullbacks and stopped doing that. So, let's start with Flo, I think, because she is like the least interesting. So, for the most part, this is basically just a Disney Store Flo. Like, it's pretty much just that. And honestly, not bad. I think the eyes look a little bit goofy. We can zoom in and look at those. Yeah, like you can see like these little individual almost spokes. It looks like in the eyes, and it looks really weird, kind of cheesy looking. Not a big fan of that. But otherwise, it's a normal Flo. Everything up top here is the same. The license plate is the same, Showgirl. But the big thing that makes her different is the side here. She actually has a picture of Flo's V8 Cafe on the side in this little like tan cream colored section of her paintwork. And it's the same image on both sides, I believe. I don't think it's mirrored or anything, unless maybe it is. Nope, I think it's the same. You just see different angles of it, I suppose. What's really interesting is that they don't have like anything over here where you would think like something over here would be visible. So it just looks like a random gas station in the middle of the desert with nothing there, which is interesting. I didn't even know this was a picture of Flo's when I first bought it. I thought it was like palm trees or something because I never looked close at it. I just saw it from a distance. But no, it's got a picture of Flo's Cafe on it, which I think is kind of cool. But honestly, not a great design. I don't think this is like the best they could have done, especially when we get to the McQueen and with like the Mater and Flo that they did, or not Mater and Flo, Mater and Ramone they did. Like those guys got completely new paint jobs as well. They were metallic, I believe. Flo, I don't know. I feel like they kind of just got lazy with Flo. But that is literally all that there is to show. I think it's cool. I think it's a bit of a weird picture though, because again, it just looks like a random gas station in the desert with not even any cars there. But otherwise, this is just a Disney Store Flo. Nice white wall rims, and then the base. There's no copyright year, but I know this was 2016 because that is when I bought it. So yeah, that's the Flo right there. And then up next is McQueen, who is definitely the star of the show and my favorite by far. So he has the same eye problem that Flo has for some reason. I don't really know why. In fact, I'm looking at them and it's literally the same eyes. What? You can see the way that like this eye looks with like the dark blue overlapping the white. Dark blue overlapping the white. They just copy and pasted the eyes between the two, which is really weird. That's wow. Okay, interesting. His eyelids are sparkly. Wow, interesting. Like the whole car is kind of sparkling, but they even did it on the eyelids too, which is cool. So this is of course using the Cruisin', let me show it, Cruisin' McQueen model. So up here we have his rooftop and window areas are in maroon, and we got this like almost rough sketch of the 95 logo, which is kind of what they're going for here. And I think it looks super cool. Big fan of that design. And then we have these like yellow It's like yellow line, and it like makes a little shape there, and it's on both sides. And then on the side here, we have this round part, again with the maroon and the rough 95. And then I like the rims here as well. So it's a very interesting design. You can't really get in there and feel it, but very unique design with a ton of detail in it. And then this like rim, like the axle, I should say, has a unique shape to it. It's not just a round dot in the middle. It's a round ball with like two little things sticking out. So that's cool. um, of course, we have the lightning bolt. Also looks to be done in a very rough sketch style. And then we have that 95 logo again, much bigger though, in the standard red. And then this side is the same. And a completely gray back window. I don't think Disney Store ever did like see-through windows. They might have on a couple, I think, but I don't know if they've ever actually done that with like often. Oh, and then here, there's this cool little design back here. This looks like some kind of pinstriping design. Not really sure what that is, but it looks to be symmetrical in the middle there. That's cool. He's got his headlights. No spoiler because it's Cruising McQueen gas cap. And then on the bottom, you have the exhaust pipes. Again, no copyright here. So that's pretty much all there is to say about these. Overall, let's zoom out. Overall, I definitely think the McQueen is worth getting. The Flo, not so much. It's kind of just a nice bonus, in my opinion, at least if you're buying the 2-pack. You'd mainly be buying it for the McQueen. The Flo is just kind of whatever. Not really that exciting. Would like to see someone attempt this in like 155 scale because I think that would just be kind of interesting. I don't know how you'd go about doing it because obviously it's a smaller car. There's not a lot of space there to put the picture. But I think it could work, potentially. Definitely would like to see this attempted in 155. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, not a lot to talk about, but if you were to buy these, I would say maybe try and find the McQueen loose somewhere, but otherwise, it's still a nice set. You know, the Flo isn't that bad, it's just kind of boring. Definitely want to find the Mater Ramone pack, though, because I think that is the superior pack by far. Because that one has two uniquely done cars, and they actually look like pretty different from like their normal counterparts. Now, really quick, oh, okay, I do have it on me. I wanted to just compare him to Pinstripe McQueen really quick, because it's very similar in terms of design. Obviously, the Pinstripe one doesn't really have 95, but like, I don't know, just the way everything is done on it, it almost feels like the Cruisin' McQueen version of what this tried to do, which is cool. And then, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, so there's this design here, right, on the back of the Cruisin' McQueen, and there it is on the Pinstripe McQueen. It's the same design. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely supposed to be another, like, Pinstripe McQueen. This is like Pinstripe Cruisin' McQueen, I guess you could say. That's an interesting discovery. Especially because these two released years apart. Like, this came out before Cars 2, and then this came out in 2016. So that's really interesting that they kept that, like, I don't know, almost continuity, I guess you could call it. But yeah, wow. Yeah, this is definitely supposed to be like a Pinstripe Cruisin' McQueen almost. That's super cool, actually. Alright, let me know in the comments which of these two is your favorite. Between these two, I'm obviously going to pick this one, which I have done a video on. I'll try and leave a link to that in the description. But this one, I think it's a close second. I don't think it looks awful, but yeah, I think this one wins any day. And then there's Flo. I don't really know what I would call Flo. Almost fell off. There we go. She doesn't really have anything I can compare her to beyond a regular Mattel Flo. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this Disney Store review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on these two. And I will see you guys soon for another video. Like I said, I'm going to try and do these Disney Store reviews once a month, so I will have another one coming in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.